get into it. No one who with Killerpumpkinz. Frick it. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I hope you're ready for this greatness that we have in store for you.
I'm very excited.
You're very excited, I could tell, with your
Yes.
bubbliness already.
Oh, yes. And it's so early in the morning for me. I've only been awake for about an hour. No, less. Yeah.
Why do you get up like so late?
Um, I don't know. I just kind of like have a backwards sleep schedule. I like being awake later at night. I just find my peace at that time. So
Oh,
I go to bed at like 7 a.m. usually. And I wake up around like 1 to 3 range.
you got a problem here, Justina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I definitely do.
Yeah. Also, you got a lot of stands in chat, I see. We got Fandom, we got Logger, we got even Eddie. Man, you got a whole list of people that are stands towards you. Are you proud of me?
Yay! Hi guys. No, I love them. They're all so sweet. The thing is like I feel like you kind of attract the energy that you put out there. So I always try to like keep a positive mindset and just try to be as wholesome and like kind as possible, like to my viewers and those around me. And I've seemed to attract people of like nature.
Stan, yes, Stan. Lockman, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Listen, alright, Justina, I always ask this. I try to ask this my best as possible with most interviews, but I have to ask this to every guest when they come on. Are you willing to talk about stuff that may possibly make you cry today? And if you're fine with crying out of free will, of course.
I mean, I'd be really surprised if you could get me to cry because I really like don't, but yeah, I'm definitely down.
See, I don't know preparation with this because people could cry for the littlest. I mean the littlest thing, so that's why I have to put this disclaimer just in case, you know?
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. Also,
Understandable.
what is with that jug there?
I just like forgot to wash my water bottle, so I've just been drinking out of my gallon
Mm-hmm.
jug instead of my gallon reusable
Oh, okay.
water
I
bottle.
get you. Also, Gibby, yes, okay. I made this a thing recently. I want to try and make someone cry on this show, and I've yet to do it.
Okay.
But
Well, we'll see.
I know from you, you're not a crier, so that I don't think it's gonna happen. But
I'd be shocked. I honestly would be shocked.
it could be possible. It's up to you. But I don't know. But why the Twitch name Killerpumpkinz?
So Killerpumpkinz is actually a nickname given to me by my dad. He used to call me just Pumpkin, and I just didn't think that was badass enough. So I asked him to call me something like a little more cool sounding, and he came up with Killer Pumpkins with laser beam eyes, and so I just shortened that because it felt a little too long for Twitch.
Huh. Interesting. Interesting. That's a weird name and everything. Are you close with your dad?
It's weird. I have like a very strange relationship with both of
Mm-hmm.
my parents where like we're really close, but at the same time, like all we do is argue. But I think that's just like like my mom is from Italy, and so I think it's just kind of a immigrant parent dynamic that a lot of people have.
Interesting. Interesting. The power duel.
Hmm.
That's pretty cool. Also, the chat is so random right now. Talk about milk. Talk about babies. Talk about duck, duck, goose. What do you have for chatters? What is with your chat? Do you have
So
like?
a lot of these are just stories that I've told in my streams. Like I hate Tom Cruise. I had to play Duck Duck Goose at gunpoint. I hate milk. I'm scared of horses, and I absolutely despise babies. So
Hold up. Gunpoint? What?
yeah,
Uh,
it's
should
a
we
long story,
should we be
but
concerned?
no, I've been in this situation before, so no, don't sweat it.
Uh, I'm scared for your well-being, Justina. Oh no. Wait,
Yeah.
go back to the horse thing. What horse thing? Go back to.
Uh, I just like really am scared of horses. I think it's because when I was younger, actually not even when I was younger, I still do watch so much Little House on the Prairie, like the TV show from the
Oh yeah.
70s.
Good show.
It's a classic.
Good show.
And I think seeing people thrown off of horses, trampled by horses, like killed by horses may have like rewired something in my like 5-year-old brain that was like, no more, like no more horses. So I just, ever since then, I get like a gut sensation that I shouldn't be there around them.
Okay, I will never make you meet my uncle's horses then because he has horses.
Okay. Well, I'll be sure to stay away from your uncle then.
Yeah, I don't know why I mentioned that. I don't know. I'm random. Okay, try to think back your first stream ever. I know it's been like, when was it? Like recently? When did you first start streaming?
3 months ago-ish, yeah.
Well, I'll think about that. What did you do your first stream?
Oh God. On my first ever stream,
Yeah.
I honestly, like, one of my biggest regret is not recording it.
What?
But I didn't. I only had a headset, didn't have a microphone or anything. And the quality was really bad because I didn't have Ethernet or anything in my room. So people used to call me like the 2 pixel streamer, which I thought was really funny.
Okay.
And what did I do? I played music. I did an AMA. I don't really remember. There were a couple people that still watch me that were there for my first ever stream, which I think is so cool.
That's good. That's good.
But yeah.
I like that. Well, I got something to show you with this little thing. You gotta pull up the stream.
Okay.
It's a thing called, I forget what it's called, but it's a thing that I show this typically on most people's knowing the who's and everything, and it's like a little graph on their first ever stream. And you had an average. This is great for you actually. Average of 22 on your first stream. And you just
on my first stream?
On your first stream. This is your first stream, Justina. December 16th. On a Wednesday.
How did you get that information?
It's a tool called Gnome. That's what people use.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna look at that tool because I didn't even know I could get that information.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you some tools later about some Twitch tactics for you. Don't you worry. Also, quick, I'm not shooting my shot right now. I'm not shooting my. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Huh?
See, this is what happens when you got quick in here trying to make me kind of like ruin this interview already. What brought you onto Twitch? Your reasoning for starting streaming?
My reason for hopping onto Twitch. Well, I'm kind of like, I make content on other sites. So like I make TikToks, and I've like gained a slight bit of traction on there. But I have always kind of had an interest in Twitch, but I always just thought it was like e-gaming, or esports. So I just like kind of started clicking around. I was like, this is kind of cool. And one of my friends is actually a streamer, PP boy, and he was like, you should get into streaming. I think you're crazy, and you would just sit there and talk to yourself in front of the camera and people might like it. So I was like, cool. So that's kind of what I just started doing.
That's pretty cool. I like it. Also, Star Blackhawk followed me 4 minutes ago. Appreciate the follow, my good sir. I don't know if you know Star Blackhawk. I don't know, but you do?
I do. I do indeed. Hi, Star.
He's lurking. I just want to call it the followers. What made you like get into the Just Chatting community though?
Basically, well, it started out where I couldn't game because my setup wouldn't allow for it. So I didn't have anything else to offer other than myself.
Yourself?
Yeah.
So you're a. That just sounds bad, Justina. You're offering yourself to.
No, like my brain, like my character.
You have a character?
Yeah, I would say everyone has character.
Okay. What is your character like right now then?
My character right now is freshly woken up and hungry.
Hungry? You haven't ate yet?
No, not yet. I will eventually.
Okay. Eddie, shush. Eddie, shush. That's what I say to you, Eddie. Also, chat, if you have any questions for Justina or Killerpumpkin, If you have any questions for her, please ask it in chat. We will for sure answer. See, I'm getting bullied already. I'm getting bullied about this interview. Listen, this is you're just fine. Where do you think you'll be streaming in, say, 9 years?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think more than a week ahead of time.
What?
I don't like to think about that kind of stuff.
Why not?
I just think that planning too much leads to disappointment if your plans don't go exactly the way you want them to. So I'm kind of more like fly by the seat of my pants kind of person, and it has worked out for me so far.
Mm-hmm.
So I just think I'm going to continue doing that.
I agree. I agree. You still have to branch out a little bit though. For real.
No, I have like some vague ideas and goals. Like I would love to just continue with this channel, and like hopefully I'm planning on moving as soon as I like get the funds to do so. And then kind of like I just feel a little stifled creatively being in my like childhood home, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I moved recently from my childhood home like 4 years ago, and it kind of went weird, but also it's good for myself for like content creation, right? Because I got out of that household, right? So
Exactly.
yeah. Also, Spandam ask her about her spiritual journey. What's your spiritual journey?
My spiritual journey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I have always like had a fascination with like spirituality and just like the unknown. I mean, if on one of my first streams I was talking about like the planets and like outer space and stuff because I just have such a fascination with like what's beyond. And even when I was a little kid, like I would always like collect like little rocks and sparkly things, and like I would like think that I could control the ocean. Like I would stand in front of it and like conduct the waves like a dumbass
Wait,
at age
what?
13.
We gotta you try to be Noah from Noah's Ark or some shit?
Yes, basically. And I would like always just like I would love animals. I would think I could talk to animals. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be like sharing this. Anyway, so I have always like had an interest in like connecting with nature and just like people's emotions. Like I've always been pretty empathetic, even though like I don't show that much emotion. Or does that make sense? Empathetic, but I don't like to show it.
Yeah.
Like I feel it, but I don't care. I don't know. It's like a weird duality that I'm trying to work out right now. And there's also like a lot of like generational stuff that I found out like through my family that I'm just trying to like heal and like break cycles.
Mm-hmm.
So there's just something about like connecting with the world around you and like learning about yourself and learning about others that sort of drew me to spirituality. And everyone's spiritual journey is completely their own. So like some people find it through like meditation or journaling, and I dabble in all different types of things. My issue is that like during the winter months, like I kind of lose my grip on it. So as soon as it starts getting warm again and I can start like going back outside, that's when it all comes back to me.
Interesting
Yeah.
concept. I'll say that. It's very cool. It's very interesting. And I've not dove deep into that stuff, but I guess we all could talk to animals because we talk to dogs and cats, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Do you own any crystals?
What crystals?
I have like a massive crystal like collection like behind my desk, and I think I don't know if I showed my stream before. I think they were bullying me for it, but like I'm wearing just a clear quartz around my neck right now since I'm home, and I have like my other crystals around me. They
Uh
just like bring energy,
if
and
you
they're pretty.
if you count me making meth in school, that counts as crystals.
Did I just become an accessory to a crime because you just told me that?
No, no, no. Like my class in a science project, we made like actual crystals and we made jokes about it being crystal meth and everything, but it wasn't. It's just I don't know, but we made some kind of chemical crystals in school, but we can't sniff them for some reason, he told us.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's something. Also, quick, dog, wolf, pumpkins. Yes, I get you. That is quick for you on interpretation with that. Also, Kate asks, how old are you?
I am 22, but I'm turning 23 in 20 days.
20 days. Are you doing anything exciting for your birthday?
I'm gonna try and do a 12-hour stream, I think. Like my first one. I think my longest stream ever was like 6.5 hours.
Jesus.
So I think I could do the 12. We'll see. I might fall asleep, but that's the plan.
Fucking hell. Also, chat. I'm gonna pull this out right now. This is nothing to concern. This is for tissues, okay? This is for cough syrup, and this is for my nose when it's stuffy. I have to always explain this to chat when they forget. They always forget, and they're like, yo, you got lotion and shit? I'm like, no, I don't. This is for sinuses and sickness. Sure.
Yeah.
Anyways, rise of fame. What is like the biggest thing that happened to you as a content creator right now?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Um,
What do you think? It's me? No, it's you.
I would say the biggest thing that happened so far was going on Gondok. I went on Gondok twice.
Oh, for the sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate that shit. And
yeah, I went on Gondok twice, which was really fun. And I was like on at the same time as like D Mills and Ninska Bins, and I absolutely adore them. Raven Ras, like I still keep up with those people like on their streams, and I stop in every once in a while because I just like think they're so much fun. But I would say that's probably the biggest thing that's happened so far.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Really appreciate it. Oh, you did not have to gift this sub, and I really appreciate it, dude. For real. Thank you so much. You are awesome, dude. Mental health for yourself. What do you think about that for streamers?
I think that that is actually something that I kind of struggled with, is that I get really frustrated with myself if I'm having an off day on a stream. I like to be like 100% on my A game every time that I stream, which I know is not realistic. However,
oh shit.
I still have to.
Logger gifted the Killerpumpkinz. My man. My man. Oh,
let's go.
Hey, now you're a sub to my channel. That's pretty
honored.
Cool. Honored.
I'm honored.
Logger, you're pretty cool. I like. Holy shit! Raven Owl with the 5 gifted. What is this bullshit? Also, this is the first ever time I ever in my entire life on Twitch got a hype train.
Woo!
What is this? What is this?
Let's go.
Level 3 hype train. What is this, chat? You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate this shit. Oh my gosh. But you about to thinking I'm cool? Yeah. Yeah. Mental health though. Mental health for you. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. There we go. We got a hype train going.
And this, what the frick? Guys, what are you doing? What are you doing?
There you go.
Yay! I got no words. Why, guys? Why, guys? Give this to Justina, not me. This is hers, not me, guys. What is this? Why? Now say my name, Juicy. Not gonna lie, that money was lunch money. Why, guys? You don't have to. This is no. Justina already have enough money, but Justina needs more money probably, right? I don't need it. I don't know. We the best music?
We the best music.
DJ Khaled. I don't know. Mental health though. Mental health for yourself. Let's try to get back.
Okay, mental health. Mental health for myself. Yeah, I just like I would say like I like to be my biggest critic, because that way anything anyone else says will never be as bad as what I say about myself, hopefully. So I just really like to be on my A game at all times, and I get really frustrated when I'm not on a stream. Yeah. And I know that like I'm not always going to have good days and be in like the best headspace to like do the type of stream that I want to do. And like it's really good to keep a schedule, and I know that, and I try to keep a schedule, but there are days that I feel like I'm like, ugh, I feel like if I stream today, it's not gonna be my best. And then I sometimes overwrite it and then I turn out that I'm right, but then there's some days that I'm wrong. So I can never really trust myself.
Damn. I feel that. I feel that. I get those days. And Eddie, thank you so much for the follow. And the biddies from Inero 623. I hope I'm saying Inerio with the biddies. 800 Logger Who's Us. Sub goal 69. Come on, bro. You know what you're doing. Listen, I just put the sub goal for 69 because it's a funny number, and I've never gone to 69 subs, so that's why I put the sub goal to 69. I'm sorry. I could change it to some other number. Like, what's your favorite number, Justina?
I don't have one.
You don't? How do you not have a favorite number?
Yeah, I just don't. I don't know.
That's weird. I'm sorry, but that's very weird.
How so?
I have a favorite number, and that's my birthday, and that's 24.
I don't know. Maybe 81.
Why 81?
It's the first thing that popped into my head, so it has to mean something.
Okay. I get you. Also, Logger, I'll change it to funny number to 420, even though I'll never get 420, but I'm fine with that. Your chat's weird. Your chat's a weird one. I say that, and I mean it lightly. Guys, thank you so much for the hype chain. For real.
You better watch what you say about my chat.
Listen, your chat's funny. I like them, and that's why I enjoy going into your streams. It's great, and they banter with me. And it's great. I love it, and I've never had a hype chain in my entire life. I appreciate your chat for doing that, and they did not have to do that. They
Not
don't.
at all.
They don't, and they're pretty cool. Do you think you'll change your name at all, though?
My name, like from Killerpumpkinz to something else?
Killerpumpkinz.
I don't know. I feel like a Killerpumpkinz. The only thing is that I know that like branding is a little bit hard. Like I like pumpkins, like I really do, but I don't like love pumpkins, and I feel like not a lot of people like pumpkins. Does that make sense? So I don't know how like likable that is. Like people usually associate me with like Halloween and spooky things, which is like not necessarily like I love Halloween. It's one of my favorite holidays, but it's not necessarily like my whole vibe. Change it to pumpkins. I don't know. I think that like Killerpumpkinz make it sound like a little bit of edge, and now it's like my name on every social media. I feel like it's already out there, and I think I'm probably just gonna leave it.
Okay, I feel you. Also, Kate with the follow and Eddie with the follow. I appreciate you all, and thank you guys for completing the hype train with level 3. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Who do you typically watch on Twitch though?
There's this channel that I really like called Tea Friends, I believe. That's like the name. And it's just like a really relaxing stream. She imports tea from all around the world, and she has this like really cute, I think it's a Japanese like instrument that she likes to play. It's like a Japanese like organ. And she plays it, and it's like really relaxing and just like talks about her tea. So I really like to watch that. And I also like to watch Belle Yi. Her name's Bella, and she like streams Minecraft and Valorant, but she's like a bestie, so gotta show her my love and support.
Gotta appreciate the besties. I feel you.
I rate her all the time.
Great. Okay. I get you. But yeah, I have a lot of friends that I typically watch on Twitch. Like I watch you. I watch like Quick, who's in chat a lot, and there's like I watch my mod, and then there's a couple like big streamers I watch. But who's like big content creators that you typically watch, if you do?
Well, I also watch like D Mills a lot because her and I have the same vibe, and like funny enough is like we are from like the same area. I think I don't think she's ever said where she's truly from, but I think I know where she's from. So and she like moved somewhere that I want to move, which is so funny. I'm like, I just feel like we're meant to be friends, like somewhere along the line we like missed a connection here. I don't know, I don't like watch too many like big streamers.
No,
if that makes sense.
That's weird.
Like
you should watch big streamers because you need like the influence, right?
Yeah. I mean, I've tuned into some of Minx's stream, just a Minx.
Oh yeah, Minx. I love Minx. pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's probably the biggest streamer that I watch.
False? That's what Obi says. False? Very false. Oh. I wonder who it is then. If Obi's saying false, that's interesting. A better scooter than he ain't better. Yeah, Devin. Yeah, Devin, what is it? DMZ? And that, she's a great streamer. I watch her the odd time too. And I know her from fandom. Not false, Braun, better. I don't even know what chat's saying at this point anymore. I asked this with everyone, not excluding you or making this weird or awkward. I'm not going to, okay? Who's your Twitch crush?
My Twitch crush?
Yeah.
Like a streamer I want to be like, or like a streamer that I want to date.
Cute. You think it's cute?
Yeah, I would say Devin.
Okay. Any guy streamers?
No. I would say like, I don't know. I don't really watch like so many streamers. It's usually like my friends and like a couple of others. People are laughing at you.
Yeah. I get that. Eagle down bad list in chat. I just wanted to see. That's why I asked this. I even asked this, like, what is it? I think multiple interviews with people. They also said girl streamers. And I said, yo, what is your guy streamers? And they sometimes answer, they sometimes not. I'm not deflecting this, but I just wanted to ask, you know?
If Post Malone was a streamer.
But that's your celebrity crush. That's not a Twitch crush.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Let me just get a couple of tattoos and put them on my face, then I'm Post Malone. Hey, I got her to laugh at least. That's amazing. Content creators you've yet to collab with. You want to though.
Content creators that I want to collaborate with. Let's see. I'm like so awkward when it comes to collaborations. I feel like I would just get so nervous. So like God, I don't know. I really like Nina's vibe. You interviewed her.
Oh yeah.
And it was her birthday yesterday. She's literally such a sweetheart. I think she's like done a couple like Minecraft collaborations with people, so I think that could be really fun. But I don't know. I'm just like too awkward to like truly collaborate with anyone. I feel like I have to just get over my fear of like being awkward.
Awkward? Okay. I got you. I'm very awkward once you meet me IRL. And that's what a lot of people say that with me because I'm an introvert in IRL, but like on Twitch, I'm an extrovert. So it's very weird. It's like total opposites when you meet me. It's kind of weird, but chat is, I think, messing with Logger as well too, I guess, with being down bad, I guess, for you. I don't know. Maybe.
No, Logger, I wouldn't say, sometimes Logger can be down bad, as I refer to a comment made at 7 o'clock in the morning, his time, on one of my Twitter posts. But you know what I have to say, that we all love Logger. We everyone in my chat, in my Discord, in my community has like a really big personality, and I am obsessed with that. Like everyone is like such an individual to me, and I love them all so much. And we always give each other shit, so it's not too off-brand for everyone to be picking on Logger. Who knows? It'll probably be Eddie next, or like Obi.
Yeah, okay. I feel that. And I've been picked on in your Discord pretty much anytime I chat, so it's great. I love it.
It's all in good fun. All in good fun.
Exactly. Eddie's next. Rip Eddie. Eagle can sing almost Post Malone. That is true. I do have music out.
You do?
Yeah.
Are you gonna play some for me, or?
I played it. I can't play it right now because I post this on like Spotify and iTunes for podcasts and everything, but I could send you my stuff and everything.
Okay, maybe I'll do a little reaction to it on my stream.
Okay. Well, you were supposed to do that Tinder thing though on stream, right?
Yeah, I was. And then I was gonna do Loggers as well, but I'd had like all his information of like where he's located, and I was like, I'm not about to accidentally like leak somebody's information
I get
today.
that. And I leaked stuff before, so it's fine. Clipped, hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping by. How you doing, Clipped? Do you think you'll stop streaming at some point?
Um, I don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
I have not received like too much support from like people around me in real life. I think I probably have about like one or two like real supporters from people that I know like on the day to day, but like most people ask like when I'm gonna like get a real job or
Yeah.
like when I'm gonna like actually do something with my life. And like it does like hurt my feelings because I value everyone that like I interact with online, and I just don't think that like working at a company that gives me a 401k that I have to sit at the desk for like hours and hours, like I don't want to do something like that. That's not the kind of job that I wish to have.
Also, Obi with the gifted sub. I appreciate Obi. And Tetley with the resub for 2 months. My man. Imagine forgetting to unsub, not me. My man, Tetley. Hope you're doing well. This is the most subs I've had in it, like, in a long time. In a long, long time. I think your presence is just here, Justina. Just everyone's like, oh my gosh, it's you. And they're like, yes. I don't know. But Tedley, hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping by. A real job sucks ass, but money is good. Listen, real jobs suck. That's why Twitch is pretty cool. Right. Right. Pumpkin equals sub? Maybe. Fuck that 9 to 5 BS? Maybe. Say, what do you think you'll be doing 47 years down the road?
In 47 years?
Yep.
Dead, probably.
Dead? What?
I didn't think I was gonna live to see 18. Then I didn't think I was gonna live to see 30. So we'll see if I get there. But 47 is a long time.
That's what I do with people. I say, yo, what? How many years are you going down the road? I even say ridiculous numbers. I've even mentioned 70 years before.
Definitely dead.
Okay, let's do a realistic number. 20.
Pop could be dead.
Why so negative?
I'm realistic. I think that's realistic. I could be.
No.
I'm not planning anything specific, but we never know.
Chat, you better watch the hell out of her in the next 47 years and 20 years down the road, because she thinks she's going to be dead by then. That's concerning.
That's a long ways away.
But you won't die.
I could die right now on this live on stream. We don't know. That would make for some content.
No, that wouldn't.
Here for a good time, not a long time. I got things to do, you know. I maybe I have some kind of like calling I gotta like answer.
Tetley, send her some Tetley tea or something, for the love of God's sake. Jesus Christ. Okay, Justina, we have a segment on my little thing on Knowing the Who called this Google search behind this tweet, Instagram, Twitch clip, where I dive deep into everything that I found on you on the internet. Are you ready for that?
I guess I am. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, pull up the stream and let me show you what we got. All right, so here is behind this stuff. So this is when we search up your thing on Google Images.
Okay.
I can't get away with that sort of money. Yep. Yes, enter T, Tetley.
So you want to know? You want an explanation?
No. I'm just like showing you what happens when you search up your name on Google Images or Google Search, and this is what comes up. That's what I usually show people. If you want to explain something, you can, but it's up to you.
I mean, most of these are just like my streamers that I recommend, clothes that I was selling on Depop, and stuff, I guess, linked from my Twitter.
We got Devin right here, too. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh. How did she get there?
I don't know. It just links to you somehow, some shape or form. What kind of interview is this, bruh? Logger, this is what the... Logger, you suck. That's all I'm going to say. Logger's just freaking weird. That's all I'm going to say. We got old tweets from you. Shall we get into it?
Yeah, let's rock with it. Let's
Rock
see.
with it. We got 4. Justina stopped playing the song on her stream challenge. Melody 1983 Club Vinyl Mix +2. What is this?
+2. It's a song from the 80s. It's Italo disco, Italian disco, and it was a song that I played constantly before I hit affiliate, so I couldn't get copy written up for that. But it's a really bopping song, and I used to rock out to it all the time.
I've never listened to it, but if it's 80s music, I typically like 80s music.
It's catchy. People who are like, I've never listened to this genre before, the song's actually pretty good.
That's good. Yeah, like what I listened to for 80s music was like Bon Jovi, Michael Jackson stuff. Like that's typically 80s stuff. There's the odd like ABBA that I listen to.
Oh
like,
yeah, those are classics.
Yeah, classic stuff that I listen to. But yeah, I was raised right in the good old 80s stuff. What's your blood type? Why post this?
Oh yeah. People were asking me my blood type, and then I was telling them that your personality, like in I believe it's Korea, they think that your blood type like affects your personality, which I think is really cool. So we were talking about it on stream, and I just posted my little graphic so people could figure out. Yeah.
What blood type are you?
Why? Are you like trying to harvest my organs?
No, I just wanted to know what blood type you are. That's all. I can tell you mine if you want. You want me to tell you what mine is?
Is that like sensitive information that I like shouldn't be telling people? Like I'm just
No.
trying to figure out. I think I'm AB positive.
Are you AB? Ah.
Or AB negative. I'm whatever the one that like I can. It's like the best blood type because I can accept everyone's blood.
You're O then.
No.
No? What do you mean?
O is the universal donor. B is the universal receiver.
Oh, you're B.
AB.
Oh, AB. Okay. I'm an O. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I could give to anyone. Okay. Yeah, that was just awkward. Okay. I don't even know mine. Listen, quick. Go look that stuff up. I just know that I'm O because all my family is an O, but I just don't know which O. I'm either O positive or O negative, but I just know I am an O. But
okay.
Yeah. You can see the pain in your eye. Chat, give me a minute. Like, Jesus Christ. What's your favorite true crime story? That's what you tweeted.
Oh yeah, so I used to well I still am. I love true crime. I find it really interesting. I like analyzing cases and trying to like come up with my own conclusions before I read like the resolution of certain cases. And I used to want to do like true crime Sundays on my channel, but a lot of people were not digging it.
Why?
So I just decided to drop that whole segment. Because I don't know. I don't know. I don't think people like true crime as much as I do. At least not the people that were watching my streams. I might like maybe I'll re-up it on a different day, at a different time. But like Sunday nights seem to be like our party nights on my stream. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. Also, OB with the follow. I appreciate you, my guy. Also, have you? What is it? I forget who it is. She is a girl who was on Austin, who likes true crime. I forget her name, but she does a true crime thing on Twitch on Monday nights. Forget her name. Quick might know, or other people who watch Austin on a typical Big Boss Bose, I think that's her name. I forget who it is, but yeah, she loves true crime, and you should check her out for sure.
Okay.
You're into true crime stuff. Today I met some angels.
I love cows. They're so cute. There's like a petting zoo, like a little bit from my house, and they have these really cute cows there, and they have like 3 pig brothers, and they're so cute. You get to feed them and pet them.
Ooh, cool. Also, yeah, it is Big Boss Bo that you should check out on Twitch. But that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I don't like cows. The only reason why I don't like cows is because whenever I was on road trips with my sister, anytime we saw cows on a road trip, she always goes, when we see cows, she always goes, moo on a road trip.
That's cute.
It's
I even have a cow print little mini fridge behind me.
But like, if you hear it every like 10 minutes, it gets really bad.
But it's not the cows that are doing that. It's your sister. Be mad at her, not the cow.
Okay, fair point. Fair argument. That is true. Okay, fine. Cows are cool. Cows are cool then. Okay,
There we go.
there you go. And piggies are pretty cool too. I like piggies. And we got Instagram. This is just a picture of you.
Yeah, I went to Puerto Rico on spring break, my junior year of college, and
Mhm.
that was the only photo that I got of myself on that trip.
Pretty cool. Was it an enjoyable trip?
It was really fun. I was like I'm the group photographer, so I take everyone else's photos and I never get photos of myself. And all the other photos that I got of myself, like it would literally be like me standing there like an emoji, like, you know, the awkward emoji. And it was so annoying because I kept being like, here, like this is the lighting, this is the angle, like just get down slightly, like take like 6 different photos. And it would literally be someone go like this. Okay, I took it. You took what? And I would literally be like lining up people's shots, like fixing their hair. Like my friends literally all had like model-esque photos, like photos that they actually used for like important things, like thousands of likes on their Instagram. And then I'm like, please, just one photo. I hate getting my picture taken, but I was like, I just need one photo to document this trip. That's all I'm asking.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm like that too. I'm a photographer, so it's like I need people to take pictures of me. I have one friend that does it, but it's like he's pretty alright, but he's not like amazing photographer. But yeah, it sucks when you're a photographer and you can't get your picture taken.
I know.
Sucks. I feel you.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. I'll give it to you for free if we ever am in your area of New York, which I know I have friends in New York, so for sure I will take your picture for free.
Like, will I be aware that you're taking my picture? Or am I gonna wake up in the middle of the night and there's gonna be like a flash coming through my window? And it's
No,
gonna be you.
no, we'll set up an actual photo shoot. What do you think? No. Also, Logan, Logan guy, and also Teal with the follow. Appreciate you. Listen. Quick. That's why I like Zuri more. Anyways, next one. Next one we got is this photo with your Popo. Don't mind me chilling at my cottage.
Yes. So the background is actually a screen cap from Kiki's Delivery Service, which was one of my favorite Studio Ghibli movies. And the dog is not mine. It's actually my best friend's dog. And yeah,
You
I
lied.
was this past summer.
That's not your Popo?
No, I do have a pup, but she's much larger than that.
Eagle, you could take pictures of me when I'm not expecting. Logan. We'll set up a day. We'll do it, dude. Okay. And let's get on to Twitch clips.
Okay.
We got Twitch clips of you. Are you ready for greatness?
I don't know.
Oh, great. Oh, great. Well, get ready and unmute the stream of this.
Okay.
We got Saturn's rings.
Also, the sound of Saturn is Saturn's rings make very creepy sounds. But I don't know. I've always been fascinated by Jupiter, the sheer size of it, the types of storms that are on it. Crazy. So this is the sound of Saturn and Saturn's rings, and I think it's creepy. We're breaking all the rules. That was not a sound.
So, I
Yeah.
mean,
What is that?
So I was showing people the actual sounds that Saturn's rings make. I was just going through like the sounds of space because I love outer space. Look, I even have it right behind me. And the advertisement started playing before the video, and it was just like really kind of perfectly timed. Yeah.
I feel you. Okay. Next clip. Let's do it. And this next clip is... If it loads. Justina actually losing her mind. Oh no, not this clip.
Why?
Why? Of what? Why were you losing your mind?
So basically, my channel points allow my viewers to like mute my microphone for a minute, like make me stand out of my chair for 5 minutes, and like and ban words. That's what they were doing.
Right.
So they banned the word I, they banned the word me, Killerpumpkinz, Justina, Killerpumpkinz. They turned my mic. They were just like making it impossible for me to speak. And I was just going crazy. They were like
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
they just kept attacking me.
You gotta love Twitch chat trying to screw you over. It's the greatness of this platform, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And they screw me over with you. Yeah, you deal with it. You deal with it.
You deal with it.
You adapt.
It's
And
funny. I find it funny. It was driving me crazy, but I was like having a good time with it also.
Yeah. You gotta have fun with your Twitch chat. You gotta enjoy the humor. You gotta enjoy the roasting. And if you don't,
Oh
then
my god, always.
what's the point of having fun? You know?
Exactly.
Exactly. Next Twitch clip we got is... Oh! Eagle is in. What is this clip?
Hey, Justino, maybe we can have some drinks or two, maybe at a casino. Yeah, okay. That sounds...
Oh! That's their clip?
Caught in 4K. You saying some down bad shit in my comment section.
Not comment section.
And then you clipped it.
I'm in though.
You clipped me reading your comment of you saying we should go to a casino.
But still, it works though, right?
What exactly did it do?
You be down to go up to his casino with me though.
I don't think I said yes. I just said...
No, you said yes. That seems... yeah, you did say yes.
I don't gamble.
Would you be gambled with a drink one time?
I don't drink.
You don't have one alcohol at all?
I don't drink at all.
What? Really?
Really?
Chat, can you confirm this? I just want to know, can you confirm this? Does Ego trying to flirt with Killer? This is the only time I just wanted to pull this clip. This was legit on my search for clips. I didn't bring this up on my, like, on my clips. This was just on your channel. And this was actually one of the clips that had a lot of views. Would you gamble with a drink? Chat, I just want to know if she does drink or not. That's all I'm asking you. Yes? No?
I don't.
Do you gamble with love? That's what Log Guy says.
I like to be alone.
Okay. Motherfucker, why do we have to confirm she said no? You know what? Let's just go in the next Twitch clip. I already got caught. I already got screwed over already enough times with you. Okay.
I'm beating him to death with the skin of his siblings. Bella says it's morbid. Well, he should have known better. And he goes back and touches it. I just beat his ass and he goes and runs all over my house.
Why?
So horses don't deserve rights, and in Minecraft they extra don't deserve rights. And basically I was trying to build my greenhouse and they kept walking all over my construction site, and so I killed it.
And that is what we got for all our Twitch clips, Google searches, Twitter, and all that jazz from you when we searched on the internet. Also, I'm sorry, Logan. Okay? I'm sorry for messing up your name. I mess up a lot of Twitch chat's names, okay? Where is she from? Yeah, where are you from?
I'm from New York.
Just had to confirm with Al because he didn't come in to start a stream, but alright. Justina, let's cut to the fucking chase, alright?
Okay.
How was life growing up? Your childhood?
We're getting right into
We're getting into deep stuff now. The first section was about your Twitch stuff, and now we're getting into the life stuff now.
Twitch to childhood, we just run
like
it on in there. I would say it was good.
Good?
Yeah, no, I there were a lot of things that happened that shaped me to be who I am today, but I would say it wasn't the worst childhood ever.
Okay. Well, what is do you miss anything from your childhood at all or no?
I just kind of miss the freedom and innocence of all of it. Yeah. I just miss running around, not having a phone, not having internet, running around outside, running around in the street with my friends, going bike riding, and just I would say overall just the carefreeness of being a child, because I still kind of have that within myself, but no one wants to indulge in that with me. I still like building Legos and acting shit out and just being weird, and I feel everyone is super judgmental, oh, aren't you a little too old? Yeah, I'm 22, but I don't know, I don't know, I'm just kind of a kid at heart.
Well, we all are kids. We have those moments of those kid moments. For me, especially when I have that kid moment, anytime I see an owl, I'm a kid, I'm oh my gosh, it's an owl. And I'm I have also an owl plushie, I have those plushies.
So why do you like owls so much?
Because they're just my favorite animal. I don't know, when I first saw an owl in my backyard when I was little, it's oh my gosh, this is a cool animal. And my first animal that I liked was a zebra, because the stripes and everything, it's very different. It's like a horse with stripes, but cool. But they're different. Also, I got the horrors of a zebra dick once. We don't talk about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is zebras have huge dicks. No, I went on a trip in Edmonton, and then I saw a zebra, and then he just had a massive dick at the zoo. And I didn't realize until I saw the photo after when I got home. I'm oh my gosh, that's a huge zebra dick.
Oh. I think I'm crying.
Hey, I got her crying, Chad. I'm kidding now. But like, if you could change anything about your past, though, like, come on, tell me a story about like your childhood. Come on, Justina.
If I could change anything about I wouldn't change anything about my past.
Mhm.
I feel like because then I wouldn't be the same person that I am today.
Yeah.
A lot of like it's like weird because I only remember like really specific certain memories from my childhood, but the rest of it is pretty much like gone and erased. Because there was like just like a lot of different things that went on. I'm trying to like think of a wholesome specific story that I can tell.
I don't want wholesome. See, on my thing, we talk about dark stuff, so, and sad stuff. And I said specifically, you may potentially cry. I want to hear a sad story. I want to see your deepest, darkest memory of yourself.
My deepest, darkest memory of myself.
Yeah. To us, of course, but.
God, I don't know. There was like tell about the one with my ex. Well, that wasn't my.
That's not dark, probably.
Well, it is, but
is that your darkest though? That's the real thing.
I don't know like what you mean by darkest. That's the thing. Is that like
talked about so much stuff that's like dark, fine line of almost suicide stuff.
What do you mean, like almost?
Like attempts and everything. We've talked to people about that kind of stuff before.
Oh, I've done that. The thing is like I don't really take any of my stuff seriously because if I think about it too much, it becomes depressing very quickly. So I would say that like I've definitely been there before 3 times and I'm like not there anymore. So that's good.
Okay.
That is no longer the place that I am
in my life. How old were you
when
you were those times?
I was 15, then I was 16, and then once when I was like 18 or 19, I don't remember. I think I was 18. But yeah, I'm in a better place now than I was at those times.
Bro, she ain't Batman. Listen, Eddie, I just asked this with everyone. That's all it is. Guys, you need to look at my past knowing who's to understand the concepts of these questions. And Jesus, guys. What is like the most recent awful thing that happened to you like recently?
Recently, the most awful thing that happened to me. I guess it depends what you define as awful because like in terms of like I don't know. Most recent trauma. I don't know because nothing really is. Wait, hold on one.
Oh. Guys, this is the time where you Twitch Prime and everything with your free sub a month if you want to. That's all you have to do. Twitch Prime and you can get That's Pretty Poggers. You guys don't have to, but that's pretty cool. Oh, is she back? Maybe not. Posh Champ?
Okay, all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Prime
I was just getting yelled at for not eating, so now I have a sandwich.
Gotta love food. Wait, was it Mama Pumpkins?
Yeah.
Mama
Pumpkins. She always tries to feed me.
Obi with the 100 biddies. I appreciate you, Obi. You didn't have to. My guy, Obi. You were the man.
Honestly, wait, you want to know about trauma?
Yes,
you want me to talk about trauma?
I want trauma.
I am in the midst of recovering from an eating disorder.
Oh.
So my mom gets really anxious about me eating, which I understand. I've had it since I would say college-ish because I've always been like built kind of like a boy, if that makes sense. Like I've always just been like really narrow and slim, and just like lanky. Like even in pictures of myself when I was a little kid, like I actually look malnourished and I ate so much. And as I started getting older and I like, went through puberty or whatever, and my body just like gained a natural shape to it. My brain interpreted that as weight gain and just being of bigger or like fatter. Um, so I kind of like developed like bad habits in terms of like over exercising and not really like eating enough. And like I am weighing more now than I did at my lowest, which I'm like really happy about, but it is a struggle. It is a
Jeez.
struggle.
Like,
And
I've had multiple people with eating disorders. It sucks. It really does suck. Like, I have a friend from, what is it, high school that had, like, a sleeping and eating disorder. And he was,
mhm,
like, his parents were really concerned and everything, but he was the most bubblest person I've ever met. And he is great. And also, chat, I have, like, 3 monitors, and I was looking at my questions list. What the frick, chat? Jesus, guys, what is up
get
with you
them.
guys? Jesus, I'm actually kind of curious how Justina's last relationship ended. Her old TikToks, she had a boyfriend, and I'm wondering what happened to him. How long down bad? Okay, let's
Oh,
let's pass her the
um,
shit.
so the situation with that is that it is complicated. So, um, yeah, I just would rather not talk
Okay,
about that one.
I'm fine with that. I've had people just breach off conversations. I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no worries.
all good. Maybe we do extended knowing the who's in like 2 years down the road. So maybe if you want to talk about it, maybe 2 years down the road, but it's up to you. You don't have to talk about
Maybe.
it. But yeah. Um, what is like what is like what hurt you the most that made you cry in life? Like your deepest thing.
I would say losing my grandparents
Mm-hmm.
made me cry the most, put me in like the most, I guess, emotional pain that I've ever felt. Um, I feel like a lot of people like when they hear you say I lost a grandparent, they're like, oh, that's really sad. But I feel like a lot of people aren't that close to their grandparents. Now, with me, like my grandparents have and still are like my best friends. I still have my grandmother, which I'm so lucky for. But my other three grandparents, like they passed away. My grandfather passed away when I was 11, which was really traumatizing for me. And because I didn't really understand the concept yet, and I wasn't allowed to say goodbye to him, I wasn't allowed to go to his funeral because my parents thought it would be bad for me to see. But I think it did more damage that I wasn't able to get that kind of closure on him. And my other two grandparents, like my grandfather and my other grandmother, they passed away within like 5 months of each other. And they're from like opposite sides of the family. So they weren't like
Mm.
husband and wife or anything. And it was really uh traumatizing for me, also because I didn't get to say goodbye to either of those. And I feel partially responsible for all three of my grandparents' death due to a superstition that I have. So I have like a little bit of OCD, I think, because of it, where I had a superstition in my head where if I say goodbye to my grandparents, then I won't get to see them again. So every time I leave, I say, I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
It's just like my thing. So when I never say goodbye to anyone, I always say, I'll see you soon, see you next time, have a good night. Like I never say bye, goodbye, because that to me feels so permanent and it just feels like the actual end to something. So all those times, the last time that I saw each and every one of them, I didn't get to say see you soon. So
Jesus.
like I either said goodbye by accident, or like I was rushed out of a room before I got to say anything, or I just didn't say see you soon. So I like get really nervous about that. But I just remember like when I was told about their passing, that the like emotions that I felt that I went through, uh like it was bad. It was
Yeah.
bad. Yeah.
I feel that. Like, are they like buried? Are they cremated? I don't know the logistics for all of them, but have you gone to like their gravestones? or
I
something?
actually went for the first time ever recently, and now it's been like 7 years or more since their passings. And it was the first time that I ever went to visit. And so funny enough is that when I was there, I couldn't find, they're like buried in a mausoleum, and I couldn't find where they were buried at first. And so like I went in and like I was with my best friend, and we heard like whispering, and we were like, there was no one else there. There was not a single car in the parking lot, but we heard like, like from like the left corner of our like ears. And we were like, okay. So we went over there, like in the direction of the whispering, and we found my grandfather. And we were like, what the hell? Like, that's so weird. Like it was one single room. I don't think you understand. Like it wasn't like a huge building. It was one single room, and we heard whispering from a corner, and there was no one else in there. And it was his like grave site, which was really cool. And when I got back into the car after the visit, my phone started playing a Frank Sinatra song. Like I didn't have Spotify pulled up, nothing. Like it just started playing like a Frank Sinatra song, which is his favorite artist and someone that we listen to all the time, which I think was his way of saying like, thanks for visiting me. Like it was good to see you. Kind of cool.
That is cool and creepy, but I love that. I love hearing
Yeah.
like spiritual and just I'm a person that loves ghosts, or I don't know if you consider them ghosts or spirits. Everyone has different terms with them. I just love hearing those kind of stories. But I guess you do believe in like spirits, ghosts, and that, right?
I think something happens to our soul. Sorry, I feel so rude eating. I'm just
That's
like
fine.
starving right now. I just believe something happens to our souls. I don't know if I necessarily believe in ghosts in the like ooh like sense, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I believe in something and that. Like I've had experience in everything, but it's cool. It's cool. It just depends on what you see and what you experience and everything. But yeah, that's cool. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think. Um, I just realized that 8 years have passed since Grandpa Teal Macca's death. Rip, rip. I still have, what is it, one set of family with grandparents. Like both my grandpa and grandma is alive on my dad's side. My mom's side is just my grandma, and she lives with me, and we take care of her because of dementia and everything. But yeah. What's your backup in life?
What do you mean by backup?
Like, everyone has a goal. I don't know what your goal is, but what is your backup of your goal?
Well, let's see. I have to think of my goal first. Well, I just want to be happy, honestly. I'm not like chasing like fame or fortune or like
Oh, I meant like
anything of
job
those
type in a
sorts.
sense, though.
Oh.
That's what I meant.
I don't know. I'd love to be a farmer.
A farmer?
Yeah. I just really like I would but I would like harvest vegetables and stuff. I wouldn't do animals. I would actually have like a sanctuary for the animals.
Okay. I feel that.
So
That's cool. That's very, very cool. Ask her opinions on answer. I can't say words. I really can't. My English is terrible. And answer test. You can see the chat, right?
ancestral trauma.
Yes,
My
please.
opinions. So opinions on ancestral trauma or my specific ancestral trauma. I think that like everyone has it to some extent. And it's all just about like the cycles that go on in your house. So like you can find it. So like there's spiritual trauma like ancestrally, or it's like I don't know if people believe in curses or stuff or bad energy being put on it, but put on your family. But I did notice patterns on the women in my family, and the types of like experiences that they had in their lives all seem to be similar, and my goal is to break that. I haven't yet, because I did experience things that happened to my mother and my grandmother, unfortunately, but my hope is that if I was to, and I don't think I ever will because I don't like kids, but I don't think I'll ever have children, but if I was to continue to break that cycle like within myself and find peace for the rest of my family.
Interesting and deep. I don't know. I really don't know. Did you drop your phone, Killer? That's what Teal asked.
No, it's right here.
I don't know. Your biggest celebrity you met and experience with them.
So I've met all of One Direction. So I've met like Harry Styles and the rest of the band. I've met Kelly Osbourne. I've met Shaquille O'Neal. I've met who else did I meet? I met someone else. I forget. But and then I have some like friends that are like I have a friend who's on a Netflix show, but I don't know. I don't know if I would
about that person.
Yeah, I just like don't want them to feel like I'm flaunting the fact that I know them. So I'm just gonna keep that on the wraps.
Aw, that sucks. I just like hearing people like, hey, they know this kind of person and everything, or they kind of like know this said person. Like, it's kind of cool that like I talked to like, I don't know if you know the YouTuber like KSI and his brother Deji. You know this
Oh,
guy?
okay.
Yeah,
I think I've heard of them.
Yeah, I've collaborated with Deji like multiple occasions, so it's like, oh, that's pretty cool, and the dude follows me, so it's like that's pretty cool. But like, as for you, you have a lot more like celebrity experience than myself. And what is that? Just looks like fish that you're eating, just straight up fish.
It's Italian tuna sandwich.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that looks like just some salmon or something. You're just eating a full piece of salmon. I don't know.
My mom's furious. They gave us white bread. We order groceries. We don't go to the stores because my family's all high risk.
Oh.
And they gave us white bread instead of like a loaf of Italian. And whew, you should hear the uproar that happens.
Oh no, that's not good. What's something that no one knows about you that's US friendly? Even Twitch, even your close friends, family, and relatives. What is something that no one knows about you?
No one knows about you.
Yeah.
But no one. I don't know. What is something no one knows about me? What are like people? What are things that other people have said? Maybe it'll like spark something.
Trying to think. Well, I know what I've said. Most people don't know like a lot of my personal stuff. So like I've even said like for myself, I was on a basketball team and no one knew about that. I was a very sportsy person. In school. I'm trying to think what else people have said. I've heard people have said that they've done gymnastics that I did not realize that they did gymnastics with. Well, it really depends on you. That's the thing. And you probably tell your chat everything, and I get that.
I do.
But there's something that people don't know about you. And you've
I don't know. I feel like I've tried basically everything, and I'm not afraid to try things. Like I did dance, I did ballet, I did hip hop, I did jazz. Like I tried it. I tried gymnastics. I tried every single sport under the sun. I'm just not an athletic or coordinated person, which we have discovered. Oh my God, nobody knows about me. I did musical theater once, but like, I don't know. People already know that.
Yeah, something that no one knows.
Okay, you're gonna think I'm a weird ass person. Okay, so funny enough is that I think I make streetlights go out. Now, hear me out. I never told anyone this because they all think they would think I'm crazy. I told one person this, and she was like a Reiki healer person. Like she was like a mystic, and she was like, I believe you. And I was like, thank you, I feel seen. But everyone else thinks that I'm crazy. But basically, like it's just happened too many times to be a coincidence. Like I will drive under a streetlight and then it'll go out, and like then I'll turn back, and as soon as I drive away it turns back on. And like it just I one of my friends like didn't believe me. They were like, no, this doesn't happen. And I'm gonna literally have to call him on the phone to confirm this. I was like, I swear to you, I can make a streetlight go out. And he was like, you're capping. I was like, okay, literally pick a streetlight, pick a random effing streetlight. So we go outside. He's like, okay, that one. We literally walk over, we go to stand underneath it, boom, it goes out. And I was like, okay, do you believe me now? He was like, what the hell? And he was like, no, do it again. I was like, I don't know how I do it. It just freaking happens. Every time I stand under a streetlight, it goes out. And so we walked over to a different one and it went out. And I was like, now do you believe me? It happened too many times to be a coincidence. Like when I'm driving, it happens. When I'm walking, it happens. And like, as soon as I go out from underneath it, it turns back on.
Bye, Teal. What? Okay, when you go down these street lights and everything, okay? How many do you go down and do all of them? And I mean all of them. Do they go out?
Not every single one. I usually will get like one or two. It's the weirdest thing.
Okay.
It'll be like, I'll drive like on a strip of streetlights and then I'll go under one, it'll go out. I'll be like, oh my God. And then like, I'll drive past a couple more, nothing will happen. Then it'll go out again. And then I'll be like, and then I just move on. It's so odd.
I'm just
so
gonna
odd.
say this. This has nothing to do with you being psychic or anything. And Justine, you need to realize this. It's New York. How much power is in freaking New York? And most of this shit does go off.
It happens in Jersey and Connecticut too.
Yeah. So that's honestly, it's not
happens in Florida.
It happens in Florida. So it's probably just the grid messing up. And it's just coincidence that you're just under them. Well,
I don't know about that.
Well, is there ones that have gone out before you even hit it, though?
No. And so now it gets weirder. Last week, sitting at the table with and again, I've never told anyone this before, except that one friend. Sitting at the table eating dinner, my dad goes, when I was in college, when I would get really mad, street lights would go out. And I was like, what? And he was like, when I was in college, as I was walking home at night, if I was in a bad mood, the streetlights would go out. I'm like, you're literally capping right now. Like, you're like, that's so random. He said it out of nowhere. And he was like, yeah, and it would happen sometimes when I'm driving. It would sometimes happen when I'm like walking. Streetlights would just go out when I went underneath them. And I was like, that's really odd that you say that actually, because the same thing happened to me. And he was like, no, you're lying. You're saying that because I said that. And I was like, now we're both standing there telling each other that the other person's lying. But I think there might be some validity to what he said.
She's the next X-Men. She takes out streetlights with her mind.
Listen, I'm not trying to say anything by it. I'm not trying to be like, I'm a psychic, I have powers, but it's just weird. It's just a weird thing that always happens.
That's weird. I'm sorry. That is very concerning and weird.
And hawks.
And hawks.
They follow me.
Hawks are cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like hawks. Except red-tailed hawks that wanted to eat my dog at the time, but then I was attacking the hawk, and then I killed his favorite perch in my old yard. Yeah, that was funny, actually. So this hawk was trying to eat my dog. So I'm like, okay, let me retaliate with this little hawk. He had one, like, dead tree that he loved in my yard. I took it down. He was screaming at the top of his little pipes for
terrible.
A good 30 minutes.
That's terrible.
He wanted to eat my dog.
And
what would you do if you're fine with a hawk chasing your dog right now and wants to eat it? What would you do?
My dog's 75 pounds. I don't think it would be able to.
Okay, hypothetically, if it could.
I don't know. I would keep my dog inside. I wouldn't torture a hawk on its behalf. That's so sad. Hawks literally follow me around, though.
Like, do they, like, come next to you on, like, a porch or something? Like,
so, like, I've had, like, when I'm driving, I've had a hawk fly into my car. Like, it literally, like, my window was halfway rolled up, but it, like, flew, like, halfway through my window. It was so scary. I almost crashed my car. I have a video of this, actually. I was in a garden and I was like there, and all of a sudden a hawk flies down not but 10 feet in front of me and is standing there and staring at me. And I was like, yo, what? And it's so weird because it like hops towards me. So I take like a step forward and then it starts like hopping away, right? Da 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 da. And it like leads me into the forest. And I was a dumb. I was following this hawk. I was like, this is the weirdest experience of my entire life. So it leads me into this random patch of sunlight. It was so, I have this all on video. Okay, so you can't even say that I fake it. I will post it on my Discord later. It follows me. I follow it into the woods. It leads me to this patch of sunlight and then it flies away. So I go into the patch of sunlight and I'm looking around. I'm like, why the fuck did it lead me here? And on the tree was carved the name of my best friend who was with me. We had never been there before in my entire life.
What the fuck? That is relatively concerning. You got a stalker on your hands with a hawk or some shit. That is just...
Isn't that weird? Like, it was just like the weirdest coincidence.
Yeah,
like
I like
ever.
that with Fogger. That's next level that's level proposal or some shit. Or prom or proposal or something like that. But that is concerning though. A hawk that does... That's weird. That is weird.
It is weird. It is.
Deeply. Oh my gosh. That is a fairy. Yeah, that's a fairy tale on itself. Are you a Disney princess then?
Maybe.
Maybe. We don't even know. Maybe she's the next level Disney princess. Also, hawks in New York. That's what I've found out. They do go in a lot of people's cars though.
Really?
Yeah. I saw a video about that.
I was in Jersey when it happened.
Oh, you're in Jersey. I have a I have family in Jersey actually. It's pretty cool.
Where?
I don't know where. I just know that they live in Jersey.
Okay.
He works at Google.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, if I ever am in Jersey, I'll hit you up.
Okay.
I'm awful. What's something you're most afraid of for yourself?
I am most afraid of sex trafficking. I don't want to be sex trafficked. I think it's pretty straightforward. I really don't want to. That would be awful.
That's it? Oh, okay. Okay. Also,
yeah.
Bane, better than Google, said no. Might ban him in my chat if he continues doing that. If you could talk to your teenager self, what's one thing you would tell her?
Just end it. Just do it. I'm just kidding. I would say to her, I don't know what I would say to her. I would probably beat her up.
Why?
She was annoying. And I'm sure like my 23-year-old self would beat up my 22-year-old self, but
all were annoying at one point, Justina, though.
Exactly. I'd have been like, you're ugly, you're musty, you're so dusty, change that hair, change those clothes, do something with that face, like stop talking, sit down, go take a nap, and you suck.
Chad, do you have any other questions that you want to ask Justina just before I ask these last couple ones or not? Because she's just... I have no words for you at this point.
As the great rapper Cupcake said, you bitches is ugly and dusty and none of y'all matter. That's what I would have said to my 16-year-old self.
I feel bad for your 16-year-old self. She's just getting all this information and you're just like, screw her. What is the best piece of advice you want to give to someone now?
The best piece of advice, I actually saw it the other day and it really resonated with me. The best piece of advice that I would give is that if people already don't like you, you're not going to change their opinion on you and they're just going to hate on you regardless. So if they're hating and they're like, oh, another, like just keep doing you, because the people that already don't like you are going to continue to not like you, and the people that do like you are going to support you. So it just like resonated with me because it was like, if you're posting something cringe and awkward and weird, the people that hate you are already going to hate on you, even if you were posting like something not cringe and weird. And the people that like you are going to like hype you up and be like, yes, my weird ass friend, like, let's go. You know what I mean? So just do whatever you want.
Just do it. Don't believe your dreams cannot be done, or whatever the quote from Shia LaBeouf or whatever it was, but just do it, Justina.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Describe yourself.
No one cares as much as you do, so just do it.
Preach. Describe yourself with one word. What would it be?
One word to describe myself would be yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question. I'm trying to I just forgot every single word that I know.
You just don't have a vocabulary at this point?
At this point, my vocabulary has gone completely out the window. I would say one word to describe myself would be wait, I can think of the word, but now I can't think of the word. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of the word. Wait, I want to
Is it
I don't know. I'll just say odd.
Odd? Okay.
I'll just say odd.
You are very odd. I'll say that.
Yes.
It does represent you, so that's a good.
Thank you.
That's a good word. What was a role model that you could see yourself becoming? That's what Fandom says.
A role model that I could see myself becoming. I would say a role model that I could see myself becoming. Honestly, like I kind of looked at my grandmother who's passed away as a role model. She was like low-key like evil in a way, but she also was a pioneer, and I have to give her like so much respect. Like she was one of like the first women to go to I think she was like the first woman to go to the college that she went to. And she like forced herself in. She said, hell no, like you're letting me into this college. Like I'm going there. I forget which one she went to. It might have been NYU. And like she held a job with a position of power, like in an area that like it just like wasn't acceptable at the time. And she's always just been like really fierce and like defensive of her family, and just like a really strong person, but also compassionate. Like if she liked you, and she would do things for you, and if she didn't like you, then good luck to you. And I just like respected that. She was just like a real ass bitch.
And you're a real ass bitch because you get to choose who we host / raid, Justina.
Really?
Yeah.
I do.
That's it.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Did
let's
you like
see.
This?
I did. Thank you so much for having me on here. I had a really good time.
I enjoyed it. You were very informational, and I liked it. And you have a way with words.
Well,
and I was
thanks.
very curious about your knowing the who. And yeah, even though it was
Well,
cringy, here and there.
I appreciate you asking me on here. I had a really good time. Chit chat, whatnot.
Oh yeah, whatnot, exactly. And chat loved you, I think, and they still love you. So.
Yay! Thanks.
So who do you want to host / raid, Justina?
Why don't we do Sus Georgie? Do you know Sus Georgie?
Can you type it in chat or DM me at all?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you want to shout out to the people and let everyone know about you? What do they... Shout yourself out. What do you want the people
Shout myself out to the people? Well, people, shout myself out to the people. Well, people, I am Justina, and
That's it.
that's it. I'm Justina.
Do you have anything going on with yourself with Twitch or anything at the sort the next weeks? Come on.
Sorry, I'm like so scrambled brained. The vaccine is like still messing with my head.
That's it.
Okay, so no. I was just telling you. I was just telling you.
Okay, I get you. Fine.
So I would say thanks all for tuning in with us this evening. It was great to get to know you guys and have you guys get to know me a little bit better. Thank you, Eagle Owl, for having me on here. And I will be streaming probably later tonight and definitely on Sunday for like party day stream. So check it out. And yeah, it was really great to be on here. Thanks for having me again.
Anytime. And I'll talk to you soon, Justina. Probably check out your stream later tonight.
Yoo-hoo!
All right, have a good one. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Bye.
I'll see you soon.